Hi everybody, welcome to Random DIY Stuff with Leslie. Normally I'm coming at you with our minivan camper. It's a 2016 Honda Odyssey that I converted into a camper all by myself. This is the van that we travel in and actually live in for most of the year. Right now, however, I'm coming at you with my brother's 2006 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD 4x4 big old truck. Here's what's going on. He lent me the use of this truck. Everything was great until I broke it. Because I'm a great sister, I'm going to fix it as well. Here's what's going on. Oh, and this fuzzy pink steering wheel, that is just to tick him off. And if you have siblings, you know what I'm talking about, right? So what I broke was this door right here. The door had been sticking, so I really wrestled with it. Eventually it would open, but one time I just wrestled too hard and I heard something break off and go plink inside the door. So that's what I'm fixing for my brother today. I'll add a link to my brother's YouTube channel. If you enjoy tools, he's your guy. For this project, I'm going to get Dad to help me because Dad loves a good DIY project. So let's go round up Dad and get this party started. Fortunately, Dad has a great selection of tools in his garage, and he's graciously allowed me to use them. For this project, we just need some really simple tools. We're using a flathead screwdriver. We're using a socket wrench with an extender and a 9/32 size socket. We're using a ratcheting screwdriver with a T30 Torx bit, also known as a star-shaped bit. The first thing I did was get into the back seat so I could address the door panel, which we're going to take off. I was trying to open the door with the inside handle, but it wasn't really working. So we're just going to take off the whole panel and see what's going on. We're going to start by removing this smaller panel that's around the door handle. And for this we use just our flathead screwdriver. The next two screws that have to come out are these two that are driven in through the armrest recesses here. Now that all those have been removed, we can try to pry apart the door panel so we can open the door. It's just some clips holding it in there, so it's not going to be that hard to take off. Here you can see some of the clips that we were able to pull out of the door frame, and underneath that is a thick plastic barrier that I'm going to have to pull back to reach into the door to see if I can pull up the lever on the latch or pull on one of the rods that controls the latch to see if I can open the door. Well, I can't find the actual latch that works the lever, but I can find the rod that pulls up on the latch, so just as good. I pulled upwards on the rod and it released the latch, and now we can open the door. Pulling off the entire door panel was a whole lot easier than I expected. Aha, so there's a big thick piece of styrofoam here, and that's why I couldn't actually reach the lever of the latch. Just get rid of that. Here's what it looks like inside. The latch and the rod that pulls up on the lever to release the latch are connected by just a little piece of plastic. Now let's pry off this plastic sheeting and get a better look at the top one. It's the same situation up here. The rod, as you can see, is curved so it fits into the lever that pulls on the latch. This is what I thought had broken. I thought this plastic piece had shattered and fallen, and that's what I heard break. But looks to me like it's intact and it seems to be working okay right now. Everything else looks good inside, but this handle here obviously isn't working right, so I guess the problem's right here. Hey, Dad, it looks like we need one of those star-shaped bits. Do you mean a Torx bit? Yes, of course I have that. Let's go. Okay, with the star-shaped slash Torx bit in hand, we just removed the two screws that hold on the handle. The inside handle seems to be moving the central mechanism here, so we can get a better look at how it works. And I'm going to try to find out what it is that I heard break off and fall. Okay, well, it's this little arm that seems to fit right here on the inside of the door handle. And its job is to push against this lever here in the central door mechanism to turn it so that both rods are pulled in towards this mechanism and they release the latch on both the top and the bottom of the door. Let's hit eBay and see what these things are going for. It arrived in a couple of days. And if you hold the two side by side, you can really tell that the new part it's definitely not OEM. It's not quite as thick and hefty a plastic, but overall it does look sturdy. And of course, the big benefit is it's in one piece. So let's go ahead and install it. All right, now that we have the right part, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up some of the mess from this latch, or all the latches and the mechanisms, and go ahead and just spray everything down with a hefty dose of WD-40.
Where's it go?
It goes right. No, there's a hole right there. There's a hole right there.
Which way is up?
The small part is up.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that lined up? What I wanted to check. But no, but go for it. Perfect. Okay. And where do they go in? Okay. Something snapped. All right, now I guess we snap in the rest.
Oh, hold the door.
You want to help me snap?
I don't want to block the shot.
That's okay. We got what we need. That wasn't pretty easy. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Okay, it's all fixed. It works great. And what are the lessons here? The lessons here are, obviously, if your door isn't opening, you can try to reach in and use the handle inside to pop it open if you need to, as long as it's not all rusted. And you don't necessarily have to take off the whole door panel to get in there to do anything. So you might want to start with just investigating this because it's 2 screws and it's the easiest solution. That's what I would have done. Instead, we got a little tour of the whole inside of the door mechanisms and we got to clean them up and WD-40 them. So everything's working great now. You're welcome, bro. If you enjoy whatever DIY stuff, then, you know, it wouldn't hurt to subscribe. That way we can stay in touch. You can ask me any questions about random DIY things, which I have a ton of experience in, as well as any of the camper van build, which you can see in some of my other videos. So thanks for stopping by, and it was great hanging out with you. See you next time.